Welcome back to the Restaurant Show. With me now is Laura Isaacson from Nutrition and Culinary Services over at Upland Hills Health in Dodgeville. Laura, how are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm excellent, and I'm even better now that you're here today because you always bring some tasty snack ideas that are all good for you. So the first thing we're going to do, it sounds like, is pumpkin parfait.
That's right. So this is a dish that we make in our cafe at Upland Hills Health.
Okay.
And it's very, very, very easy, and it's fun for this time of year in the fall because everyone's into pumpkin. So it's just some Greek yogurt that I have here. It's about 1.5 cups of Greek yogurt.
Okay.
And then we mix in, this is about 1/4 cup of pumpkin puree.
Pumpkin puree, okay.
Yeah, just like kind of the canned pumpkin that you get.
Do you puree your own pumpkins?
Our chef does.
Do you grow your own pumpkins?
No, we don't, but I think that would be something that we would like to do in the future.
Yeah.
So it's just the yogurt and the pumpkin puree. I add a little bit of cinnamon.
Okay.
And pumpkin pie spice.
All right.
Just to give it that pumpkin pie
flavor. Because I think that's what the spices are really what we kind of associated with pumpkin flavor.
So this is a much healthier version of pumpkin pie, basically.
Okay.
So now that this is all stirred up, I'm going to portion this into these little cups to make the puree.
It does look like pumpkin pie filling.
Yeah.
Looks just like pumpkin pie filling.
And it tastes a lot like it too, but much healthier because we added the yogurt, and the Greek yogurt is a really great source of protein. It's a great source of calcium, and so it's you know, adding Greek yogurt into things is a great way to add some extra nutrition. So
that's kind of what makes this more healthy, is that you're using Greek yogurt then.
Right.
As a substitute instead of like heavy whipping cream, for example.
Exactly. So the next thing I'm going to do is put some of our homemade granola on top.
Okay.
This granola we homemade at Upland Hills Health. It just came out of the oven about an hour ago. The reason that we use homemade granola, it's much healthier than if you buy granola.
Okay.
We sweeten with honey.
Okay.
So it doesn't have any high fructose corn syrup or any artificial sweeteners. It's just sweetened with honey. They added some dried fruit in here. There's a little bit of peanut butter, although you could make this nut-free if someone has a nut allergy. So yeah, it's delicious.
And what are the health benefits of granola specifically? I mean, are there any health benefits to homemaking it versus buying it already pre-made?
Yeah, I mean, granola, the reason that we make it homemade is we can add the ingredients and make sure that they're healthy. So as I said, we don't use any artificial sweeteners or artificial flavors or anything like that. It's all good, wholesome, high-quality ingredients. Oats are a great source of soluble fiber for you, and then, of course, the dried fruit is healthy for you. So we make sure when we homemake it that we're adding all healthy things to it.
You have a little bit more control over what you're adding to it.
And then on top,
we're not done yet.
On top, we're just going to add some raspberries, and you can add whatever you like. We've done blueberries before, so whatever type of fruit you prefer, just to add a little bit of extra nutrition and flavor.
Okay.
So there's the parfaits.
It looks delicious.
You can try one if you want.
Yeah. I'm going to try one.
Yeah. So we have these available every day. I usually have one for breakfast.
Okay. Do you make this all yourself then every morning then?
Our chefs make this every morning.
And you don't make it for yourself though.
I don't. I buy it from the hospital.
Oh my God. That is delicious.
Yep, it's healthy for you. It's a great breakfast food. It keeps you full all day long because of the fiber. The pumpkin's a great source of fiber. The oats are a good source of fiber. Then, of course, the Greek yogurt is a good source of protein. So all those things are something that will kind of keep you going all morning long.
Yeah, protein and fiber is a good combination.
Exactly. Yes,
absolutely.
It is.
Okay. What else did you bring today?
So the other thing I brought, I did not make these, but these came out of the oven just this morning, and we are now making homemade bakery items at Upland Hills Health. So these are from scratch scones that our chefs made this morning. And the reason I brought this is that we're buying all of our flour from Lonesome Stone Milling in Lone Rock, and all of that flour is organic. It's grown in the driftless area of Wisconsin, and it's all milled right in Lone Rock. So it's local whole grain flour.
Wow.
You can really tell the difference.
Yes.
It's much better for you to have this whole grain flour. And so at Upland Hills Health, we're making homemade bread, homemade scones, cookies, lots of bakery items using this organic flour. And so I brought some scones for you to try. This is a raspberry chocolate chip.
Raspberry chocolate chip, okay. All right, okay. I can just help myself then?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay.
But I think you can really tell the difference when they're homemade and when you use a really high quality fiber, fiber-filled grain. Like
and I had the opportunity last time we were filming there at Wisconsin Doctors to try one of the scones, and you really can tell the difference. It just has a sort of a fresher taste.
Yes, yep, and these just came out of the oven a few hours ago.
Okay, so this will be really fresh.
Yes.
So you are making scones and cookies and breads, is that what I heard you say?
Yes, we are.
Okay, anything else?
That's where we're starting. We just started bakery, but we're going to start making our pizza doughs homemade, all of our pie crusts homemade. So our goal is to go to 100% from scratch cooking. So pretty soon everything will be homemade.
My favorite part about this is that it kind of has this crust on the outside.
Yes.
I love that crust. So you're getting this from Lone Rock. Tell us a little bit about Great Apple Crunch.
We participated in the Great Apple Crunch last week,
Okay.
which is something that's kind of throughout the Great Lakes region of the United States, but it's a way to promote the connection we have with our local farmers and the support of our community. So they ask hospitals and schools and to participate in this event where you purchase local apples. So we purchased local apples from Munchkie Apples in Mount Horeb.
Okay.
We gave free apples to all of our employees and all of our visitors that day, and we asked everyone at noon to take a crunch out of their apple and take a photo of it and post it on our Facebook page. So if you go to the Upland Hills Health Facebook page, you can see all of these fun photos, but we made it into a contest and the lab department actually won. So they won a free homemade freshly baked apple pie made by our chefs.
That's cool.
And then to make it a little bit more fun, we actually had every single item in that day in our cafeteria made from scratch and made with apples. So the whole menu featured apples that day.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh. Did it keep the doctor away is what I'm asking.
I think it did.
You know, I would have loved to have been there and just listened at noon when everybody was crunching at the same time. I wonder if you could collectively hear that.
Yes, that was the goal. We wanted to make Upland Hills Health have the loudest crunch.
The loudest crunch, okay. So real quick before you go, you got those apples from where again?
Munchkie Apples in Mount Horeb.
Mount Horeb, okay,
yes.
Great. Great. Well, this is also delicious. You know, you wouldn't think to go to a hospital to get some great food. They've got some fantastic food over at Upland Hills Health, and I think your cafeteria, you can just walk in and eat there if you want to.
Everybody's welcome. Just come on in and join us. We're open pretty much from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m., so come join us.
Laura Isaacson, always a pleasure to have you with us. Don't go away. There's more Restaurant Show coming up after the break.